Session. Today is May 12, 2026. Let's begin with the Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner Crawley.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Before we begin, I want to take a minute to recognize that May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Our board acknowledges the importance of caring for one's mental health and the role that it plays in our overall well-being. That's why Franklin County continues to prioritize access to resources that support residents in flexible, personal, and easy ways to navigate. Mental health is not a one-size-fits-all. What works for one person may not work for another. Finding the right support can take time, and it's important that people have the options along the way. Franklin County offers the CredibleMind platform, a free mental health awareness resource available at franklincountyohio.crediblemind.com. That's Franklin County, Ohio, all spelled out, .crediblemind.com. It provides tools, information, and support to help residents find what works best for them. And just as important, it's okay to not be okay. Help is available, and no one has to go through challenges alone. When we support one another, we create stronger and healthier communities. If you or someone you know is in crisis or needs immediate support, you can call or text 988. You can call or text 988 or visit 988lifeline.org for free, confidential support 24 hours a day. I'd be remiss if I didn't also promote our mental health wellness guide. It's sort of a yellow pages for mental health resources, if you will, that's available free of charge. I know that Commissioner Crawley has been very active distributing that book throughout Central Ohio. I want to recognize you for that for sure. She called me one day like, I need 200 books. And then by the time I called my staff and I said, Crawley needs 200 books, let's figure it out. And then by the time they texted me back, they were like, yeah, she says she needs 300 books now. But I really want to thank you for that work, because it does no good sitting in boxes in our office. You know, that book works best when we're able to distribute, share, and provide that resource to all of our residents. And so just know that book is available, and you can call our office or any one of the commissioners. And if you need copies of that book and you want to distribute it at your church and your community or at your neighborhood association, please feel free to reach out and acquire some of those books.
If I may.
Please.
Yeah. Thank you, Commissioner Boyes. The guide, and thank you for your leadership on that. The updated guide definitely is very popular, and as I have been having some events and distributing those, people feel like they are, it's just a wealth of resources throughout the county, and a lot of resources that people didn't know existed. And I think we hear that all the time. When we've done conversations with Crawley or different events out in the community, and we talk about all of the resources that are available, they're like, but where do we find it? Is it on your website? How do I get connected? And so putting that resource guide together really is invaluable for the community, and they go like hotcakes. They do. So really appreciate your office. And Chelsea dropped some off the other day, but those are going to be gone in no time too. So
Yeah, thank you for that, Commissioner Crawley. And I know you've been knee-deep in this conversation for quite some time. And what I know for sure is that I've recently had a friend pass away unexpectedly. And I was with a group of others I'm associated with. And everyone was scurrying. It was very unexpected. We went from a meeting, and then the next day they said, oh, so-and-so passed away last night. It was, and in this particular place, folks were trying to scurry about to figure out the impact mentally, and I was able to take that book and distribute it, and I was shocked at, in this particular group, how many people accessed it quickly and quickly started to utilize it. It was that kind of situation. And I know that book is going to get better as we evolve. You know, we're doing our best to, as a BOC, to make this guide free of charge. And last year was probably half the size. This year is growing. And so we want to say to the clinicians out there or folks who work in the mental health space, if you're not in the book, it's free. You can be in the book. We just, there's a little bit of criteria, but we want to build a resource that is easily accessible. I think there's a QR code that you can access to be able to access it that way. And so really just want to encourage you, if you need it, we're happy to get it. And maybe we need to do another run of the books too.
But I think as we talk about like wayfinding and all the things, you know, to make the experience of the government center, you know, more inviting and easy to access, I would love to see something, even though there's a QR code, if there is a place that we can connect it to, like the BOC website, and then link it to the resource guide or something like that. I just think that any way that we can make it easier for people to access all of the resources that are in that guide would just be phenomenal.
Yeah, agree.
I sure hope that the resource guide, this booklet happens long before the wayfinding happens.
I mean,
Sorry, I apologize.
help yourself.
I couldn't help myself, you're correct.
But I do want to just mention, because it is Mental Health Awareness Month, and, you know, it's okay to not be okay, as Commissioner Boyce said, but it's not okay to stay there. And I do want to lift up, I had a conversation with Councilmember Buwan, who is a council member out in Reynoldsburg. And I just want to think about, you know, how we come to mental health awareness from a place of cultural competency or cultural awareness, and how when one person impacted in a community can absolutely have a ripple effect and impact the whole community. Within the last 30 days, there have been 5 people in the Bhutanese Nepali community that have died by suicide. And all 5 of them are between the ages of 40 and 50. And it has shaken that whole community. And so we know that different communities have, you know, come to mental health and dealing with mental health challenges differently. But that is a community that right now is shaken and need a lot of resources. And so if you are a clinician, if you have a community-based organization, if you're someone who's listening that has ties to the Bhutanese Nepali community, please reach out. We have the resource guide, there's CredibleMind, but there's also ways to connect members of that community with immediate help and assistance, so no one has to struggle alone, but also to provide other resources to that whole community that is devastated by the loss of members and leaders of that community.
Thanks for sharing it.
Thank you. Before we move along, if you don't mind, I would like to take one moment. We all have, all 3 of us have great staff. You know, we have, obviously Franklin County has wonderful staff. I have somebody new this morning. We have in our office, we have a Glenn College intern that's begun with us this morning. She'll be with us for the rest of the summer. Iris Blackburn has joined us this morning. So Iris, if you want to wave and let everybody know who you are. She's going to be with us for the summer, and so be working on a few different projects for our office. So welcome, Iris.
Commissioner O'Grady, may I just add to the group you're going to be working with over there, if you need any support from our office, please don't hesitate to come down. No, they're great people. You're going to enjoy it. Welcome to Franklin County.
Iris comes from Glenn College. She actually sought us out, so we were tickled by that. So
Welcome.
So we're excited to have her. So anyway, let's begin with the auditor this morning.
Resolution number 29026, resolution authorizing the acceptance of an Ohio Environmental Protection Agency 2026 Community and Litter Grant in the amount of $9,000.
Good morning, Commissioners, Mr. Wilson, Prosecutor Favor, distinguished staff. PR Casey from Auditor Stenziano's office, General Counsel, Deputy Chief of Staff. Easy one for you today, just a resolution authorizing the acceptance of a 2026 Community and Litter Grant from the Ohio Environmental Protection Agency in the amount of $9,000. We've applied for this grant in several past years and received it, so happy to receive it again this year. The grant will basically fund our 2 times annual Shred Hunger event, which has been a real successful community service event for the county in past years, and looking to do it again this year. So take any questions, but we recommend approval to accept the grant.
Okay. Is there no comments or questions? Move for adoption of 290-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 29026 has been adopted.
Thank you, PR. The drainage engineer.
Resolution number 29126, resolution adopting the Franklin County Drainage Engineers Annual Review of the Capital Improvement Program for Drainage Systems.
Good morning, Commissioners. County Administration Fritz Grozier, Chief Deputy of Engineering for Franklin County Engineer Adam Fowler. As mentioned, our Drainage Engineers Resolution seeks to adopt the 2026 Franklin County Drainage Engineers 10-year capital improvement program for drainage systems. The drainage engineer has evaluated these systems, and this resolution updates our 10-year program based on the urgent need and necessity for projects. Pending any questions, I'd ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 291-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 29126 has been adopted.
All right, then to the engineer.
Resolution number 29226, resolution adopting the Franklin County Engineers Annual Review and Amendment to the 10-year Capital Improvement Program for Roads and Bridges.
Similar resolution for the county engineer. We seek to amend our 10-year capital improvement program for roads and bridges for 2026. County engineer has evaluated roads and bridges and updated our 10-year CIP based on the urgent need and necessity of projects. Just as an update, there are currently 84 projects on our CIP, and 12 road and bridge projects were completed as part of this program last year. Pending any questions, I would ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 292-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 29226 has been adopted. Resolution number 29326, resolution awarding contract and approving contract bond to MP Dory Company for the 2026 Franklin County Guardrail Maintenance Program in the amount of $649,825.
As mentioned, this next resolution seeks to award the contract and approve the contract bond to MP Dory Company for the 2026 through 2028 guardrail repair and upgrade program. This is an annual guardrail maintenance program. MP Dory was selected via the competitive bid process with a bid opening on April 14th of this year, and MP Dory was the lowest and best bid. Pending any questions, I would ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 293-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 29326 has been adopted. Resolution number 29426, authorizing the county engineer to apply for a Safe Routes to School project grant from the State of Ohio Department of Transportation.
This next resolution authorizes the county engineer to apply for Safe Routes to School project funding through the Ohio Department of Transportation. In further support of the engineer's Complete Streets policy, these grant applications are for safety improvements, including sidewalks along Cameron Road and Derbyshire Drive near Ridgewood Elementary in Norwich Township. Pending any questions, I'd ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 294-26.
I should make you go into great detail about this one, but I won't. Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Resolution number 29426 has been adopted. Resolution number 29526, preliminary allocation and final encumbrance of county motor vehicle license fee funds for the city of Grove City.
For our final resolution, the City of Grove City has submitted a request for license fee funds to pay for improvements to Broadway, US 62 between Southwest Boulevard and Parlin Drive, Hoover Road between Gershwin Avenue and Southwest Boulevard, McDowell Road between White Road and Southwest Boulevard, and White Road between McDowell Road and Buckeye Parkway. The proposed work includes pavement repairs, curb replacement, and resurfacing. County engineer has viewed the proposed use of funds and has determined that they do in fact meet the allowable use. Pending any questions, I'd ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 295-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Resolution number 29526 has been adopted.
Thank you very much.
Fritz, since we didn't have a briefing on Thursday, what I would say is, Resolution 294, if there's anything that you think I should know about that one, being that my neighbors may very well come and ask me about it.
Absolutely.
Just let me know.
I'll be happy to share some
Just,
information.
yeah,
with your
just
office.
let my office know or give me a call or
Okay.
whatever.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. That work is gonna happen right around the corner from my house, so. The Department of Aging,
Resolution number 29626, resolution authorizing a contract modification with Addis Tech Incorporated to upgrade the current technical service plan that will ensure continued services for the legacy case management system in the amount of $2,408,290.
Good morning, Commissioners, Madam Prosecutor, County Administration. Shonda Wingo, Director for the Franklin County Office on Aging. The Franklin County Office on Aging entered into a contract agreement with Addis Tech on January 25th, 2022, under the approval of Resolution Number 0055-22 to provide a legacy case management system replacement. The contract was later modified under Resolution Number 0064-25 on February 25th to upgrade the technical service plan from bronze to silver and to purchase licensure for over 258 users. FCOA wishes to extend and modify the original contract and scope of work. In essence, this will allow us to do more timely upgrades and fixes every month. The Franklin County Office on Aging requests approval of the contract extension and modification with Addis Tech for the purpose of continuing the legacy case management system replacement. The additional cost of services is $42,080, increasing the total to contract to not exceed the amount of $2,408,290. Pending any questions, we respectfully request approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 296-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady.
yes.
Resolution number 29626 has been adopted. Resolution number 29726, resolution authorizing a contract extension and modification with the Strategy Team Limited doing business as Illuminology to complete the 2026 Central Ohio Regional Assessment on Aging in the amount of $152,000.
The Franklin County Office on Aging is leading the 2026 Central Ohio Regional Assessment on Aging, a comprehensive research initiative designed to access the needs, experiences, and overall well-being of older adults across Franklin County and the surrounding Central Ohio region. FCOA previously entered into agreement with the strategy team to support the completion of this assessment. This resolution authorizes a contract extension and modification to ensure all deliverables are completed in alignment with the revised project schedule. Some of those key deliverables will include a questionnaire, survey field work, which would be Phase 2 and Phase 3 of our blueprint, data analysis development, and a comprehensive report with key findings, as well as action steps and goals. The 2026 Central Ohio Regional Assessment on Aging will provide critical insights into areas such as housing, healthcare access, social connectedness, transportation, and overall quality of life for older adults. Illuminology will continue the work to close the coordination with Franklin County Office on Aging leadership to ensure all deliverables align with the agency priorities and support data decision-driven planning and decision-making. This work also directly supports the Franklin County Office on Aging Forward Agenda, also known as our blueprint. The strategic blueprint designed to address the needs of a rapidly growing aging population. As you've heard me say before, Franklin County is the fastest growing aging county out of all 88 counties, with 38 seniors turning 60 daily. The regional assessment will provide critical data, community input, and analysis required to inform this effort, including focus groups, stakeholder engagement, and a comprehensive research. The Franklin County Office on Aging, this contract term extended from March 1st, 2026 through June 30th of 2027, with deliverables aligned to the revised project schedule. The total contract amount will not exceed $152,000. The Franklin County Office on Aging requests approval of this contract and extension to modification to ensure the successful completion of the 2026 Central Ohio Regional Assessment and the Aging Forward Agenda. Pending any questions, we respectfully request approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 297-26.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 29726 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The Office of Economic Development and Planning.
Resolution number 29826, review of a petition to annex 68.4 acres more or less from Brown Township to the city of Hilliard. Case number ANX-08-26.
Good morning, Commissioners and County Administration. Tamara N. Estwith. I'm the Planning Administrator with Economic Development and Planning. This resolution is an expedited Type 2 annexation petition of 68.4 acres, more or less, from Brown Township to the city of Hilliard. The area to be annexed includes 2 parcels located at 7345 Hayden Run Road and also the parcel on Hayden Run Road next to that. The city of Hilliard has passed a resolution indicating that services will be provided once the annexation is approved. The petition meets all statutory requirements outlined in Section 709.021 and Section 709.023 of the Ohio Revised Code. Pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 298-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 29826 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Economic Engagement and Community Development.
Resolution number 29926, resolution authorizing a grant agreement with Legacies United Foundation to support youth leadership programming through their Beyond the Game Youth Initiative in the amount of $50,000.
Good morning, Commissioners and County Administration. Drina Austin, serving as Director of Economic Engagement and Community Development. Commissioners, we also want to, prior to beginning, thank the Office of Economic Development and Planning and also the Prosecuting Attorney's Office for their partnership and collaboration on these resolutions. The first resolution authorizes a grant agreement with Legacies United Foundation to support the youth leadership programming through their Beyond the Game initiative for $50,000. Legacies United Foundation has been a trusted community partner in Franklin County with a track record of delivering intergenerational programming that connects youth, families, and community members through leadership development, workforce exposure, and community-based initiatives. Since its inception, the Youth Sports Leadership Conference has evolved into a regional platform focused on safety, sportsmanship, and youth engagement. This investment builds on demonstrated outcomes from prior years, which have benefited the conferences. From last year, the organization implemented an innovative approach to their Recess All-Stars pilot, which has been effective in reducing negative behaviors in school settings while improving student engagement and social-emotional development. Programming will be delivered at the Linden Community Center, Columbus City School sites, and other community locations, ensuring broad access and consistent engagement throughout the program cycle. The investment also aligns with your Rise Together Poverty Blueprint goals number 1, 11, 12, and 13 of the Office of Engagements and Economic Development's pillars of workforce development, economic opportunity, and community engagement by strengthening early leadership development, improving youth outcomes, and creating pathways to workforce readiness for youth and young adults in Franklin County. Commissioners, also Dennis Gullick, President of Legacies United Foundation, is present to address any lingering concerns, should you have any, pending any thereafter. We respectfully request your approvals on this resolution.
Okay. If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 299-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 29926 has been adopted. Resolution number 326, resolution authorizing a grant agreement with Ohio Film Futures Incorporated to support workforce development and career pathway training through the Media Production Camp Program in the amount of $160,000.
Commissioners, this resolution authorizing a grant agreement with your approval of Ohio Film Futures to support their workforce development and career pathways training through their media production camp in the amount of $160,000. Ohio Film Futures Media Production Camp is a workforce development program serving Franklin County youth ages 14 to 18. The program will take place in 2 phases from May through October of 2026 and will provide more than 280 hours of hands-on training in media production, digital storytelling, and workforce readiness skills. Participants will receive training in script writing, filming, editing, podcasting, and also media production, while also developing critical workplace skills such as communication, teamwork, and project management. Youth will collaboratively work together to produce short films and podcast episodes, gaining real-world experience with industry-standard tools and processes. The program includes regular engagement with industry professionals and development of professional portfolios to support future education and employment opportunities. The investment aligns with your Rise Together Poverty Blueprint Goals number 2, 3, 11, and 13, and the Office of Economic Engagements and Community Engagements pillars of workforce development, economic opportunity, and also community engagement by providing structured, skill-based training that connects Franklin County's youth to emerging pathways. Additionally, Commissioners Devin Cothran, CEO and President of Ohio Futures, as well as Antoinette Bates, Executive Director, are present to address any lingering concerns should you have any. Additionally, I would like to highlight that they have brought commemorative awards in recognition of your dedication, your leadership, and your advocacy for the development of Franklin County's youth, in which I will present following general session. Pending any of your concerns, we respectfully request your approval on this resolution.
So Andrea, and I don't know if maybe the guests might have answers to this. Again, we didn't have a briefing yesterday, so I do have some questions.
Yes, sir.
I'm just curious if the Ohio Film Futures, if you guys work with the Columbus Film Commission or the Ohio Film Commission. And I asked the question, I just had a conversation yesterday about the Columbus Film Commission and Ohio Film Commission, so I was just curious, so.
No, not yet, but if you'd like to make that contact, we would speak to them immediately.
I got you. I just had a conversation yesterday with Cameron Mitchell about this. He's got some interest in film and in film in Central Ohio and in Ohio. And just brought this up with me yesterday. And so interesting that we are here this morning and having this conversation. So, but he indicated that he'd be reaching out sometime in the near future. So we'll have to have this conversation. So I'll let him know that we're making this investment, and so that'll be good.
Thank you.
But yeah, I know that in the past, we've been asked to invest in the Columbus Film Commission. And so there is a Columbus Film Commission, and obviously there's an Ohio Film Commission. I don't know to what extent the legislature or the governor invests in the Ohio Film Commission these days. So, anyway, all right. Thank you.
If there are no additional comments or questions, move for adoption of 300-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 326 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners.
To Job and Family Services.
Resolution number 30126, resolution approving subaward agreements with multiple community partners for the Franklin County Ready to Earn Summer Youth Employment Program in the amount of $1,534,712.83.
Good morning, Commissioners and County Administration. Carmen Barnes, Chief Operating Officer, Job and Family Services. Commissioners, we are grateful for your continued support and investment in our Ready to Earn Summer Youth Employment Program. This is just the first of many resolutions that we'll be presenting to you over the coming weeks to support Ready to Earn. Through these programs, youth participants will receive training in essential workplace behaviors, including punctuality, professionalism, teamwork, and 21st century workplace skills such as critical thinking and communication. This year, the program will feature multiple tracks for our youth participants. High schoolers will have the opportunity to participate in work-based learning programs, as well as traditional work experiences with government, nonprofit, and private sector organizations. Youth ages 18 to 21 will have the opportunity to participate in pre-apprenticeship training programs. The programs vary in length from 4 to 6 weeks, and participants can earn wages up to $15 per hour. This resolution will support agreements with 3 of our community partners offering the program this summer. They are Gottman Guild Association, Lead the Way Learning Academy, and St. Stephen's Community House. Students working with Gottman Guild will have the opportunity to earn certificates in areas such as digital literacy, AI fundamentals, robotics, and smart automation. Students working with Lead the Way Learning Academy will have the opportunity to participate in pre-apprenticeship programs in the automotive industry, electrical or construction apprenticeships, nursing assistants, and phlebotomists and healthcare credentials, as well as Class B CDL licensing programs. And lastly, St. Stephen's youth will have the opportunity to receive internships and traditional work experiences, as well as they will be hosting the Pathways to Progress program this summer, and those students will be working with the Neighborhood Design Center to produce a multimedia design proposal. I also wanted to mention that Gottman Guild will be hosting the Right Choice Mentoring program this summer, and they will offer internships for 25 youth in that program. Through this resolution, a total of 373 youth and young adults will have the chance to develop their essential skills needed to succeed in the workplace. This resolution supports goal number 11 of the Rise Together Blueprint to develop and deploy comprehensive career readiness supports for students with exposure to work and integrated skill-based learning opportunities. And pending any questions, I ask for your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 301-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 30126 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Public Facilities Management.
Resolution number 30226, resolution authorizing a supplemental contract with Willo Products Company LLC to demolish, furnish, and install physical security doors at the Franklin County Corrections Center 2 in the amount of $131,430.
Good morning, Commissioners. Good morning, County Administration. Vivian Alexander, Chief Operating Officer for Public Facilities Management. Public Facilities Management is responsible for the facilities and property needs of the various agencies of Franklin County. This resolution provides for the approval of a supplemental contract with Willo Products Company LLC for the purpose of demolishing, furnishing, and installing physical security doors at the Franklin County Corrections Center 2 located at 2460 Jackson Pike. This contract includes a firm fixed price, and Willo Products Company LLC offers the required services under the General Services Administration Schedule, the GSA. Pending any questions, PFM respectfully requests your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 302-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 30226 has been adopted.
Thank you. Everyone enjoy the rest of your day.
Me too.
All right. Purchasing.
Resolution number 30326, resolution approving purchases for various Franklin County agencies in the amount of $578,797.72.
Good morning, Commissioners and County Administration. Megan, Perry Valenier, Director of Purchasing. This resolution requests your approval of 69 purchase orders. The county auditor has pre-certified available funding. And pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I move for adoption of 303-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 30326 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Board of Commissioners?
Resolution number 30426, resolution authorizing a memorandum of understanding with CAG Westerville Uptown Acquisitions LLC for the construction of a proposed 247-unit residential development with a parking garage to be located in Westerville, Franklin County, Ohio, that will have income-restricted units in the amount of $3 million.
Good morning, Commissioners. Robin Moorhead, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney, on behalf of Franklin County Prosecutor Shayla Favor. This resolution approves a memorandum of understanding with CAG Westerville Uptown Acquisitions LLC for the construction of a proposed 247-unit residential development with a 400-space parking garage that will be located in Westerville, Ohio. The residential units are made up of 7 studio apartments, 156 one-bedroom apartments, 84 two-bedroom apartments, and the total grant amount for this project is $3 million. County funding for the project will provide for a total of 30% of the residential units to be income restricted and leased at a rate not greater than 80% of AMI for a minimum of 18 years. The developer will also ensure that the project is wired for broadband internet and provide internet to the income restricted units free of charge for a period of not less than 18 years. Developer will also ensure that each income-restricted unit will be assigned one non-reserved parking garage space for the duration of the affordability period. Additionally, the developer warrants that both it or any subsequent owners will maintain the project and project site as set forth in the Memorandum of Understanding, will not allow the project or project site to become subject to a nuisance action, and that these warranties will run with the land. Pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
Yeah, thank you. So who is CAG?
It's
Who are they?
Continental Ventures.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's, it's just the
That's
developer
their
entity that, yeah.
acronym, basically, okay.
Yeah.
And then, so 30% are income restricted, so 70% are market rate?
Yes.
And does that grant size match what we typically do for the 30%
It
income
is-
restricted? Because that seems like a lot for 30%.
For Continental, that is the standard, that matches what we've done for, what we've agreed to historically for Continental, yes.
Okay. Let me just, I gotta look at this a little bit more.
Yeah, and that is approximately 74 units to the 30% out of the 247 total units.
So, wait a minute. So I'm confused. So it has 247 units?
Total, yes.
Okay. And so it's 1.5 parking space per unit, basically? Because it's 400.
So this particular project is also a mixed-use project. There is a residential component that's being developed by the CAG Westerville Uptown Acquisitions LLC, but there is another component, a mixed-use component, so businesses, restaurants, that the parking garage will also serve. So the parking garage will serve both the mixed-use piece of this project as well as the residential piece of this project. But the county grant is being used solely for the residential piece of the project.
All right. If there are no comments or questions in adoption, 304-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 30426 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Resolution number 30526, resolution authorizing a transfer of funds for the payment of debt service.
Good morning, Commissioners. Zach Cleric with the Office of Management and Budget. This resolution would transfer $4.5 million to the various bond retirement funds, including $4.2 million from the general fund for the county's June 1st debt service payment. The total amount of the debt service payment is $14.5 million. In addition to the amount transferred, $9.6 million is held by the trustee for the Series 2018 sales tax back bonds, and rental payments from the Columbus Clippers totaling just over $300,000 have also been deposited. Pending any questions, ask for your approval of this resolution.
But it's, oh no, we're gonna do it. Sorry.
There are no comments or questions. Move for adoption of 305-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 30526 has been adopted. Resolution number 30626, resolution appointing Heather Renee Adams to the County Hospital Commission of Franklin County, Ohio.
Good morning, Commissioners, County Administration. Michael Roman, Assistant Director of Community Appointments. This resolution seeks to appoint Heather Renee Adams to the County Hospital Commission of Franklin County, Ohio, for an unexpired term, to fill an unexpired term that would expire February 18th, 2031. Pending any questions, we respectfully ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, move for adoption of 306-26.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Grady?
Yes.
Resolution number 30626 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Madam Clerk, are there any journalizations?
There are not.
All right, well then that brings today's meeting to a close. We stand adjourned. Yeah, we have rezoning whenever they have the ability to set up.